Pokopia's DLC is live. We're giving it a first look tonight. And it should be pretty awesome. The DLC, once you get it, is going to instruct you actually to head over to Bleak Beach, the second area of the game, and talk to Professor Tango about something that they found. So let's go ahead and do that. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, we might need to pull off a new look if we're heading to the beach, right? I think at some point we unlocked Misty's outfit, right? Maybe not. But we can at least get this sailor outfit. That seems kind of fun. Sailor instead of martial artist. Before we even do that, though, there was a free component to this DLC, so if you're tuning in to see whether you should buy it or not, and you're just kind of wondering what's going on, I will say that those of you who are free players actually get something out of this too. And what that is, well, I'm actually looking for it, is this portal pod. This portal pod allows you to get basically lets you get your items. Funny enough, I have rare Pokemetal, but I don't have normal Pokemetal. At least not in my inventory right now. That's okay. Actually, I might be able to buy some. And we'll talk about why exactly we want to do that in a moment here. Or maybe I already went in and bought it all. That's too bad. Well, that portal pod is a shared inventory system. Nah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. We can afford a loading screen or two, right, guys? I mean, this is part of the DLC also. So you can see I loaded in Bleak Beach, time to get chatty, talk to Professor Tangrove. This starts the DLC story. Before we start the DLC story, we want to feel confident that we are equipped for the job. And while I don't usually worry about bringing too many materials to the new area, what's always annoying is bringing materials out of the new area and back to my main base on Pallet Town, which is currently a little bit messed up, but that's okay. So we're going to finally remove that problem by using the new material in the DLC, the shared inventory. I love me a shared inventory, always have. So here we are in Pallet Town. Pop in here to our utilities. Nope. Furniture. And here it is, our portal pod. Now, there's part of me that wants to make these for, you know, every zone that we're in. But the question is, can I make Pokemetal? I think Pokemetal is something that has to be refined from Stardust, right? Can be processed into star pieces. Oh, you know what? It's an ore. Pokemetal is an ore, so we have to go mine it. All right, so for right now, we're just going to go ahead and make 2 of those rocket pods. New DLC item right here. Also, right before I started this session, I found Entei. Entei is accessible using the Arcanine doll, and when I found him, he said, hey, I'll come back to the island and live with you. So I thought that was pretty neat. I still need to find Suicune, and then I'm not sure if we have to find Raikou again before we can create the clear bell for Ho-Oh or not, but we'll find out. Okay, so let's see. Our rocket ship pod. I feel like this is a nice little place for it here. And we're going to do a test case here. So let's open this up. And let's put our wing fossils. These are basically fossils for Pokemon that we haven't summoned yet. And we'll put these couple things that we got from the dream item where we found Entei a moment ago. this party cooking pot is something that helps us make friends. And I think all of that stuff is good enough. Really quickly, let me get this pedestal. Because I got the trophy from the hide and seek hunt, right? So I want to put that trophy up. Yeah, a couple new Pokemon we found that we need to drop from the Skylands, but there we go. So we hooked up a pod, we put a few items in it. Let's go actually start the DLC here. Alright, Bleak Beach, there's Pikachu. Bunch of Pokemon hanging out here. You tell us, Tangrowth, what could it be? Also, Zora is hanging out there as well. What are you wondering about? I don't think that island was there before. Sure. Was that island there before? Maybe? You guys have watched any of my stuff, you know I just always love to see what's going on around the entire location before I advance the plot, which is super annoying. But this island, it looks like there's nothing going on. I'm actually wondering if this was an out-of-bounds... Yeah, so based on the way the map is set up, I actually think this island was in an out-of-bounds area until the start of this DLC. Well, there is a cave here. I can't go Manaphy. I got seaweed. Where's the bird? I hear the bird. Sorry, man, if you, we'll be right back. There's the bird. Who loves the water? Just like that. There we go. Now we can use dive to move around underwater. We're going to dive into Manaphy's little home there, huh? First, though, Manaphy, I actually really want to get that feather. So I started kind of being lazy about picking up these feathers. Oh, this one's really far. I started being lazy about picking up these feathers, but actually I really need to keep picking them up because I still need to find one of the auspicious armors. Oh, that was a daily today. I need to find one of the armor pieces, and I need to find both guitar pieces for the kind of end game rare Pokemon. I think Gimme Ghoul can give us those things if we give him feathers, but he gave me absolutely nothing good when I last talked to him. Surf. Oh, so dive is automatic. Also, guys, I'm pretty sure that what I'm playing right now is just the free update. So you get this just by logging into the game. This isn't DLC story yet. Let's pick up this piece of trash. Decorative Pokeball. That's kind of nice. Also, nope, just another entrance. Pokeball replica. Collect them all. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Which actually makes this technically our first real, once work. Oh no, it's a replica. It's not a working Pokemon. That was nice, Manaphy. Am I gonna see you again? You can move around effortlessly in water. And you basically have classic flying controls. You can float in place by holding ZL, so you can place items in specific locations, and you can quickly spin L. Spin L? The left joystick to sink to the bottom of the sea. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so that got us down pretty quickly. Oh, we did turn into Squirtle. That's what I thought. They were like, think of a Pokemon who loves the water. And I was like, well, the most basic one we found is Squirtle. Wow, this is so much easier. I also really appreciate that they lit up the area underwater. Wow, this is so nice. Honestly, it's almost easier to move around underwater than above land. Poplio. Here's another new friend. There are a lot of Pokemon in this town, aren't there, Poplio? You can now register new Pokemon. Wow. Okay, so you have the Pokédex, the event Pokédex, and the deal. Oh, it's because I have a filter on. Let's, Actually, no, we can't. So I have a filter. So there's the Pokédex, the event Pokédex, and then the DLC Pokédex, basically. Or it looks like we'll get one Pokédex per DLC, which is fine. Probably. Where's the gate, Poplio? Is it way out there underwater? It is way out there underwater. Aw, we're not bringing Tangrowth around. That's gonna be different. Okay, Poplio is already following. This is good. And now that we're underwater, we can see there are a few things, kind of suggesting that, maybe once this area was a little different than it is now. Ah, and here's our gate. I am coming here with Poplio. Come here, buddy. How do I get gates open? Gates open with my Pokédex when I've seen enough Pokemon. And seeing as I've seen all but, 14 or so Pokemon, Master rank trainer. Poplio, I have good news for you. You know what? We never do this. Let's actually do this once. Let's clean up all this junk before we go on. Pretty easy after all. We're big fans of non-burnable garbage on this channel. Yeah, we did this. We did transforming our look. Let's go check it out. So I've been guessing all along that this was probably going to be Cerulean City, Misty's town. I think these are new fence pieces. Got a house. Lots of items to pick up. Bubbly Basin. Don't worry, Poplio. We're experts at this. All right, guys, you know the drill. Habitat number 1 for Basin, with 4 Pokemon inside. Oh, I always enjoy doing this. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice security camera. Plop it right here, looking over the basin. Basin, Tall Grass, and Coral for 3 Pokemon. Tall Coral and Small Coral by the flowers. So they really made this one, they really spoon-fed us this one. You can use Rototiller on Coral to pick it up and plant it. Remember that we need 2 different corals. So what we're doing right now, we're going to start fleshing out this town. So we need 3 of this, and 4 of the existing grass habitat. Already here that we've got our first Pokemon, which will probably be a necessary story progression. 4 of those. Oh, actually the Coral came first. That's exciting. And there's Corsola. And Corsola can grow, so that's really useful. Alright, let's go do a roundup of all these items. Seabed flower seeds, so that's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to probably have an environment with 4 of these flowers. Let's make them before Corsola tells us to. Now, flowers, unlike food crops, flowers grow instantly. What do you need, Corsola? No, Corsola, I'd actually like you to grow these flowers first, please. So we're going to have underwater growers like Mudkip. Yep, we're working on it. 1 Mudkip coming right up. It is Cerulean City! Yes! Incredible. New clock tower. And here's our Mudkip. Pokopia is just infinitely curious about what we're doing here. And candidate for best starter of all time. Best unevolved starter. Mudkip, you're going to help us, And here's our flower habitat, of course. Swaying flower bed. We need 3 more of these, because we've already got Poplio. I guess there would be 2 more. Why did I make another grass? Because I am going to tell Poplio to live there. Poplio does not currently have one. So we need 3 more of these coral places. And now we just need 1 more swaying flower bed. So let's pick those up. I try not to lose track of this stuff because once you get started with the story, kind of, things start happening so fast, it's really easy to miss them. Oh, there's lots to see. nope, 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 nope. Sorry, Mudkip, not for you. Okay, so that should cover, let's check our habitat. Constantly check the habitat text. That should cover our 3 more basin tall grass. And 3 more swaying flower beds. We need to do more. We need to make 2 more basin tall grass and corals. Actually, I guess we only need to do 1 more since we can. Again, this is the oldest trick in the book here, but wait for this. This is my specialty. Oh wow, of course, let me just regrow those grass like infinitely. Corsola, guess what? Which plants are you talking? Oh, Corsola still wants us to do this waterfall here. These water plants. Stunfisk. Very good. This is going to be a generator. Oh, generate and bulldoze. Wow, look at that. We're big fans of non-burnable garbage, so whenever we find it, we're going to use it. Of course, I really would like for you to... Maybe Corsola won't move until I've actually regrown the plants. That's okay. So I still need 2 more of those tall corals. We're staying current. I'm telling you, if you fall behind on... There's a method to the madness, and if you fall behind on building the habitats that you're trying to build, you will not catch that kind of thing. So. I do not see any more tall coral. Because I think this one right here is like a boulder, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a boulder. Oh, that's a tall coral. Perfect. Now we only need 1 more of those. Well, actually, no. We'll just make Corsola move in somewhere once it actually starts talking to us. All right. Corsola seems to be stuck, but we'll remember that once we can talk to Corsola again, we need to move it in. So next up, let's go ahead and get a few of these more hints that are around here and items that are around here. A recipe for this netting. Here's a cash register. There's a mirror. I should probably clean this sand out of this. Nope, not that one. Hard to tell the difference between this sand that we're trying to clean up here and the sand that... is like part of the building. Okay, they didn't really reward us for that. That's okay. Classic underwater breakable area. Okay, so this time we're gonna get a reward. Resort. I'm feeling a little claustrophobic in this area for some reason. This looks like it might have been Misty's Cerulean City gym. Oh, is this the Misty outfit? Or hair? Ha! There it is. Sure. Well, guys, I guess that explains why we didn't have the Misty outfit. Because it didn't exist yet. I'll take that coral. New habitat or existing habitat? New habitat. So to get Starmie, we need to collect all the Pokeballs. Great Ball, Die Ball, Lure Ball, Quick Ball, Net Ball, Heal Ball, and a marine sofa. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Remember, we got the Pokeball itself at the beginning of the course. Not bad, kind of fun. Man, this place got absolutely flooded, huh? That's the map edge. Treasure map. Okay, so if we find a mailbox, we're going to follow the road away from it, go to the street light, and dig behind there. Am I still carrying around dowsing machines? I stopped carrying around dowsing machines after a while. The treasure map, search mechanic never really spoke to me. I also stopped digging up these places. Alright, so this is like the clock tower there. Oh! This is kind of cool. So it looks like Bubbly Basin has both above water and below water sections. Here's a new item. Trace, the former champion of the Kanto Pokemon League, and his faithful Marowak. I'm not sure I know anything about this character. Is he from the anime, maybe? Hey, hey. So yeah, the DLC, the first thing it does is, for free, it gives everybody... Alright, so we can see we have these above ground islands. We're doing, for free, the DLC gives everyone, the ability to dive underwater, and the ability to make, how do you call it? Infinite storage, not infinite, but linked storage systems, which is pretty nice. And then if you have paid for the deal, if you've paid, then the update, of course, sends you to this next zone. We've gotten to the zone, and we're doing what we always do, which is we are running around, kind of unlocking the initial recipes in Pokemon. Not that one. This one. I kind of wonder if the whole purpose of that water wheel was just to make sure that we see those items. Second time. Yes, I know. I understand. Oh, Sevi Islands. No, I really like my new style. Go to this one next. Been to that one? I can't. We'll go that one next. Imperial House Kit. Corsola is really still trying to keep up. These floating logs. We can make Paphicid Log Town. Paphicid Loge. This was Cerulean City, which was kind of my guess. Fishing rod, items, tool rack, bookshelf. I'm just kind of taking note of all these items for when inevitably some habitat has to build them. Okay, so we've seen all the above ground stuff. So let's start going below. And then again, as soon as you're underwater, it lights up really nicely. Okay, with nice chairs. All this stuff is kind of making me think of some of those cities in Johto. Also, they did confirm that the DLC, the third part of the DLC, is going to be another new town. And I'm really kind of hoping that they do, like, I saw some folks saying, like, it'd be nice to have a snowy mountain area. I don't like these treasure maps. I might skip that entirely. And if they are going to do a snowy mountain area, I think they should do Mount Silver. I think that would be awesome. Coral Congregation. So we need colorful corals, small coral, and tall coral. And we need 3 of those. So we could start one off right here. There we go. And lest I completely forget that I've built that, let's go ahead and put a security camera there. Star-spotted rocks, seashells, squishy clay, and shiny pearls to make this Imperial Cottage. It'll probably make us remake that. humanity to outer space. Alright, where am I? I'm about halfway up. We'll go ahead and make another piece of zones here. Again, there's a method to the madness. We're actually very methodically making sure that we make all the habitats. There's more stuff over there. What direction is that? South. So that's where we came from. So let's go keep picking up back south. Yeah, that's fine. As you can see right there, when you spin, you can descend to the bottom really quickly. Oh my gosh, a big treasure chest. I hope that that has more storage than the one that we have been using. Here's all this star rock. You can't suck. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16. Ooh, a submarine kit. This makes a cool submarine that looks like Shark. Good. Needed that. Underwater, there's no fire water types. Molten mossy rest spot. So we need 4 sea moss to put here. There's a heat rock. Pick this up without advanced Again, I guess I've been trying to figure out why I feel like claustrophobic in here, and I guess it's because the field of view itself is actually smaller while you're underwater, probably. Alright, let's keep our eyes out for more moss. that cloister is just telling us about the Pokemon that can spawn in the habitat that we already have. So that's fine. Alright, back to where we started. So we've got this coral, that coral. We're going to make another coral. Because now we don't need to evict Corsola. We can just... I think Corsola is not going to let us... Ah, thank you, Corsola. There we go. Any watermelon seeds we get, we'll just put right into this field. Possibly because there's an underwater field in Flower's habitat, which would usually be 8. Netting. So we only need 1 netting, lush seaweed, and 4 netting. So if we can literally make even 1 netting here, we can go ahead and restore that habitat for Carvana. Should be pretty easy. I haven't even gone to this yet. Okay, let's find the netting. It's our first craft here in this zone. There it is. And again, because we brought a few materials with us, this is really easy to make. Marine chair recipe. Stay focused. Stay focused. There. So that's Carvana. Okay, there we go. So now we can evict Corsola. Which means we have enough of these basin, tall grass, and coral habitats, which means I can go to one of these back here. And put my remaining tall coral and small coral by it. There's another coral congregation, which means I am caught up on habitats. So now we can check out a new one. This looks like it might be a wood trio or something. Sandy Basin Tall Grass. And it only has 1 Pokemon, so let's go ahead and get it ready. Again, you guys all know, you saw my other episode. This is how we do this, and it just means we do this for a while, and then we just absolutely blitz through the story. Except for the Corfish. Okay, now we can check on this. Where's this gonna be? Staryu. Ow, it is pain. Actually, they gave Staryu one of those robotic voices. Staryu can teleport, which can take you to Pokemon you're looking for. Am I going to get a reward for finding more Pokemon? Ironically, this is actually probably the base game reward for finding every... Nope, it's not. No, it is not. Never mind. Also, this hint just disappeared. So I bet that hint was actually for Staryu. And now they're like, well, they found Staryu, so we don't need that. We'll go get our Corfish. It's funny seeing all these newer water types. And Corfish can build newer water types here in Cerulean City, where we're used to seeing just Gen 1 Pokemon. Alright, so the marine mossy resting spot. How do I make this place? I need a lot of it. I also bet that there's probably a reward for putting moss by this rock right here. Let's try it. Nope. Maybe you need 4, not 2. There's our Carvana. Caught up on Pokemon that are trying to spawn. I need to keep my eye out for more. Nope. Keep my eye out for more moss. Sure, we can try the Sharpedo. Oh, it's big. How about right here? We need sea glass fragments. This is actually going to be really easy for us to build. Moss. That's good. Do I have 4 moss yet? I do. So since we're not back up north yet, let's go ahead and place these down. Our way. I think here's fine. We actually need a couple of these. So once those Pokemon start spawning, we will be collecting them. Is this where the moss was? Alright. I think we actually still need one more sea glass fragment, don't we? Yes. Let's get it here. And while I'm at it, I'll go get this buried item. Pokemetal. So we will get Sharpedo started. Well, we need more iron ore, actually. And there is iron ore laying around, so we'll find it. Huh. Left, right, and north. I want to see if we found iron ore down here. Yes. So that's what it looks like. I think if we break these, we can. Yes. Very good. Good. Very efficient. Start Sharpedo, and then we'll check out that next habitat hint. And the time is only a few minutes for this to get built, so that's fine. Now, where were we? We built all of those. We built all of those. We need more moss. How could there possibly be mud underwater? I really... Swaying flower bed and corals for Marini and some other Pokemon. Colorful corals and seabed flowers. So we need to collect another 12 seabed flowers. Actually, another 10 because there's just right there. So let's go left first. See, I'm still getting the hang of the controls here. Okay, so here's 2 flowers. So that's going to get this habitat started. All the way down. Perfect. Now we're eventually going to need 2 more of those, but... Or if the Pokemon start spawning, we can do eviction. Okay, here's another one. Wow, it's literally going to be like all water types. There we go. Only one more basin. Ooh, Shelter can scrub grubby pearls into shiny pearls. Of course, that would require us finding some grubby pearls. Alright, we're going back where we were. We're still looking for... I should probably collect these. Oh, that was another new color of coral my gosh, an armor fragments. Wait, that's amazing. Because I have one, so now I can make both of them. Oh, that's so good. See if they give me guitars, too. There's a big old cave down there. Before we go there, let's make sure that we keep going up here. More Pokemetal. And lots of colorful green closet. What kind of relic was that? Large, lost, sunken relic. Hey, it's the bike store. Mac Bike, Acrobike, and Combo Bike. I wonder if we'll actually find the bikes. If I excavate this store. Ah! Oh my gosh, we do find the bikes. That's incredible. No, I do not want to destroy the bike. I absolutely do not want to destroy the bike. Okay, so we've got tools, bikes, boxes, bookshelves. Again, you guys can see I'm just taking constant inventory of what items are around us. And that is probably a Grubby Pearl. Yep. And we found some moss, which is good. Okay, I just want to test this. I'm just really suspicious of these big rocks. Nope, still no. Mark my words, there's going to be a habit with those big rocks. A habitat that uses those big rocks. I just haven't found it yet. Okay, we have 6 moss. It'd be 9. Yep, 7. Perfect. That was the magic number. The reason that is the magic number is because once we go back here, we can make another one of these habitats. We can also go fix the habitat for Bruxish down here. Hamilton Mossy Rest Spot for Bruxish. I guess Bruxish is going to be able to use like underwater flamethrower or something. Got 2 Pokemon ready to go. There's Marini. And Marini can recycle. Now, important note here, we're going to evict Marini, which will mean that we don't need any more of the habitat it just came from. Oh, it looks really nice, doesn't it? Guess what? So another trick that we learned is that you can feed everybody just random food once per day. Actually, probably more than once, but once is sufficient to keep track. So what I should be doing, what I'm going to pause and do now, is each Pokemon, as I spawn them, let's go ahead and give them food, because that's going to start preemptively raising the environment level, even though we haven't read the PC. Ah, see, there we go. So there's environment level 2. Oops, of course, I'll come back here. And I want to knock this out before too many more Pokemon spawn. And I forget who I've actually fed. Wow, we immediately got the next Pokemon from that habitat after we evicted Marini. Yeah, truly. Not only that, but the cat is also like yelling at me to go to bed. I would have liked to have started a little earlier, but I had to do some technical fixing to make sure that we didn't have that stuttering. And there was actually a patch for my recording software, so it helped. I have a loose idea of how I'm gonna divide up the episode here, though. We're okay. Love disc. Also, Antilles, I don't know if you heard, when I logged in, I got Entei. When I was closing out the last night, I just ran, just to randomly check on the Dream Island, like you've been saying to do. And boom, literally only my 3rd time ever visiting the Arcanine Dream Island, and I got Entei. I know it seems like I'm just blitzing through all this, but I actually do read all the stuff that they're saying. All the recipes, all the little Pokelines. So in terms of closing out the first half of Bubbly Basin, we're basically going to go to building that Sharpedo and kind of getting all the environments rolling, and then we'll call it. And that is... Pokemon. 2 to go. I don't think we need to evict Horsey here. But I might do it anyway. Oh, Horsey didn't like carrots. Not only is it a spirit, but also under the weather. Lots of reasons to not be irresponsible. Okay, that should be everybody we've got, and that should be pretty much all the habitats we've currently got access to. So let's keep going through our areas. We went left first. next, let's go to the big old cave that's down here. I'm not seeing a shortcut to the cave, so we'll go over it. And it's, of course, going to loop us around north. It's like a deep-sea trench here. Using the shortcut to spin to the bottom. Ooh, you'll need to light the way to see where you're going. I guess I have a tiny light around me. This is spooky. Okay, so here's a tunnel from the north section. That's how you're supposed to get here. Ship's wheel. We've got like a control panel, computer, tangled cords, a ship door, submarine door. Nothing particularly special down here, though. Yeah, nothing particularly special. Come out of the tunnel to the north. And here's another dark area. See if we get something special this time. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have special here. Clam pearl chair. More lampions. I think we're gonna have to build a bunch of lampions to light this place up. Another treasure map. I don't ignore much, but I am 100% ignoring those treasure maps unless forced to. I've just never liked item finding mechanics in Pokemon games. Never once. Also, note to self that I need to build both Armor Rouge and Ceruledge shrines before I call it. Wow, this is really dark here. You should see me, like, I'm literally, like, craning my neck, looking around as if I can, like, change my field of view. Never punished. Gotta wind up DK. Which is funny because one of the human records that we found actually told us about this item. About the wind up DK. Very claustrophobic, very dark. And that's another grubby pearl. There's a couple grubby pearls down there. Seriously. Oh, the brightness has returned. Very nice. We went up there. So now we're in the north section, which is pretty big. It's pretty big. And I am going to get lost unless I am methodical. So many treasure maps. Oh, it's earlier than I thought it was. It's considerably earlier. I thought it was literally an hour later than it is right now. So I'm fine. I probably can go for about an hour, which is actually probably going to take us pretty far the way that I typically do these. So I'm ignoring both of those passages. So we're actually going to go this way. There's method to the madness. Also, do we have any new Pokemon? So if I hold... The controls are actually very intuitive. It's some of the better water controls that I've seen in the game recently. Yep, there's a Pokemon. Finneon. Finneon. I have bad news for you. It's eviction. I don't know if you guys have gathered this yet, but I kind of love eviction. Big fan of Poke eviction. That is your new home. And last but not least, you may have some sleep. I don't recall placing this chest down. I guess it came with it now. Okay. What else have we got? What is this? Is this Lugia? Oh, it's a sparkling ripple. Nice. More watermelon seeds. If you notice a whirlpool, be sure to investigate. Okay, so we just unlocked whirlpools. Again, I'm going to place those waterfall seeds because I am suspicious that there's going to be a field of flowers type of recipe here. No fresh veggie field. Surprising. I guess we need more air from Mudkip, but Mudkip is currently busy being used as labor. Okay, so now we're exploring this direction. Okay, we've seen most of the area now, so we're getting close to blitzing through the story. I also know that we're going to need to be environment level 3 for the story. I have to build this. That is a sewer cover. Yep, as expected. Secret tunnel. Oh wow, we really got rewarded for saying that. Holy cow. Oh, this is probably going to come out. Okay, that's great, because this is actually basically the next area I wanted to go to. Maybe. Oh, what's this gonna be? Oh, that's a cute face. Yeah, I thought this would come out. Yep, okay, perfect. I just made another shortcut. Which is great because now I'm gonna go this way. We're going to turn left twice, and it's going to take us back to one of the areas they wanted us to go to. Right here. Yep. Yeah, perfect. You'll notice I keep checking on all my spawn zones. Where is Shelter? I'm guessing that we're going to need pearls to restore the Pokemon Center, so we're going to go ahead and talk to Shelter. And say we can polish this, please. Scrub this for me. And I think we can probably do 10 at a time, yes. Got a photo op. That right there, which is the Pokemon Center, will be the last spot. Look at this beautiful road. Okay, this is also connected to where we came from. It's going to be interesting to see the pairs that we make to this area because it's so unique. And we just got rewarded for our exploration there. Right, this is a mega cut wall. I'm guessing there's going to be no way to get into there without wallpaper, an item or recipe. I mean, I can try going through the roof. Aha! Maybe. Yes. I don't want to cook food anyway. This is like a nice little bedroom. And this is less for cleanup and more for lines of sight. I want to keep track as easily as possible of where I've been. Because some of those items, I'm making a mental map of all these different items that we're finding. And this is the trench that we came through earlier, I believe. Yes, because there's super darkness down there. Yes, perfect. up. Clock tower. House. Where's there a coral conjugation? There's 2 of them. So, lest I lose those, I probably need to go ahead and put in. Oh wait, no, I put a security camera. It's just in a strange orientation, so let's move this camera up to here. Source, trust me. There. Noting a Pokeball way off that way. That's the log. Beach poster. So many pearls. Lots of fishing rods. Huh, warm-up stretches. That's pretty good. This is probably most of the habitat right here. So where are we? Oh, we're in the northeast. I skipped the north. I went straight to the northeast. And this was that dead end. Okay, good. I keep checking where I am because it's the only way to make sure I don't lose track of any items or things I want to explore. So we're going to veer to the right, and we'll come back to veer north. Little bridge here. This is probably Nugget Bridge and the way to Bill's house. And this right here, that was the first treasure hint that we got. Which we're going to ignore right now. Ooh, look at this. Hey, it's one of those. This is the item, the portal pod. This is Bill's lab. Oh, Bill has a secret place. Yeah. Oh, wow, this is cool. This is cool. This is very, very cool. So is Mewtwo's trench around here also? All right, Bill, what's in your secret basement? Another portal pod. Well, I'm glad we didn't make a bunch of these at the beginning of the episode, because now we can easily put one by each of our houses. Bill's secret lab. I don't think I have a microscope yet. It must be for a digital wall. Right over here. Nothing. Caved in. Probably caved in. No, not caved. Almost missed this. Found someone's hidden treasure. Ha! Oh, great. So you know what that means, guys. You know exactly what that means. It means that those treasure maps that we've been finding, they point to all the different decorative Pokeballs, which means that we're going to have to do that treasure hunt if we want to star me. Or, hear me out, or we wait for a guide to be posted online and completely skip the treasure hunts. Yes, yes, I like this plan. Much better plan. It's flawless plan. So this is the area north of the Nugget Bridge. Still making sure. We actually found a toolbox earlier when we were exploring. That looks like some scaffolding. That's a cool block. Here's a playground. This is going to be a habitat. Actually, if we just move these up, that was the habitat for it. Was it Tommy? Now here, I don't recall there being a house up here. Oh, somebody else's secret. Everybody's got secret layers in Cerulean Town. Okay, lots of items here. Lots and lots of items. Toys. Got a shower. This item took me forever to find in the base game. What is this? Something that needs electricity. And a wall mirror is another item that took me literally forever to find in the base game. Right, let's see this person's secret. I would like another Pokemon, please. Table talk mic. Wow, imagine if one of the items we needed was just like hidden in a random locker. Luckily, they have not done that. This entire game, I've never seen Pokopia hide overworld items in a locker. They're always in the red or yellow Pokeball icons, like that one that we see off in the distance there, which is fine. Okay, we'll keep going this way. So here, so that was northeast. Here's north. Nugget Bridge, you can see by all the gold accents, which is actually a very nice touch. And then we have northwest, which we'll start by going west here. Buoyant blocks. Okay, that's a bad sign. Why is that a bad sign? Because I fear that the quest here is going to have to be, like, making a bunch of stuff now. You might get honey, underwater honey. Watermelon seeds. How did I miss this right here? Did this just appear? Oh, it's a preschool. Oh, it's the preschooler outfit. Oh, that's actually very cute. Preschooler, of course, being a type of opponent in Pokemon. Because, you know, sometimes a 5-year-old is just going to rock your socks. Guys, I literally don't even need the treasure maps. I'm literally too good. Who needs treasure maps when you can just... Wait, no, come on. I was clever. Give me a reward for being clever. fire, glowing mushrooms, moss, torches. More torches. Ooh, crystals. Well, here's all the moss we could ever need. And an underwater railway. That's interesting. Next way first. Unpunished. Construction supplies. We're gonna need that for sure. Alright, so this is basically a cerulean. This might be Mewtwo's Cave. I think we're in Mewtwo's Cave right now. Could actually repair this hypothetically. That'll work here. Oh my gosh, it's the classic. It's the OG. Yep, we're in Cerulean Cave. Another good guess. Oh, okay. That's not where I expected that to come out at all. We didn't really find anything particularly interesting there. Oh, look at this Gyarados bubbler. Ha! The triathlete look. Now that's pretty cool, too. They're really just giving us all the fire red, leaf green trainers, aren't they? We are just about done with our exploration here. Yeah, I really think they're going to make us build a bunch of houses. And I think we're done. We have successfully explored. Awesome. Okay. Let's go check on our spawns. Spawns are looking quiet. How did I miss that? Sometimes I think this stuff spawns after I've turned my back. Like, there's no way I walked right over this. Pokemon Professor from Fuchsia City. That is not ringing a bell for me. Unless, like, Professor Oak is from Fuchsia, and that's just a detail that we didn't know. Which seems possible. That camera is a bad angle. Bruxish is ready. Okay, let's go get Bruxish. No, it cannot burn. It's gather and teleport. Fascinating. Okay. Now, the plot. It's Wiglet. Incredible. And we actually gathered a tabletop mic, so this is going to be really easy. I literally, like, I saw these holes and I was like, there's no way this is not Wiglet and Lotrio. Sandy speech. Worms, arise and take over everything. Oh, this is actually... Wow. Above ground. We got the footsteps echoing like we're in a cave. Sand toys. Kitchen. We have not gotten a generate Pokemon yet in this zone, nor a burn Pokemon. This is a sauna. Also, that's a garden right. Got all the different water types here. We've got the muddy water. Wireless power trace. Power trace post. Fishing rod. Towel rack, muddy water, floating logs, and Inkay wind up. Guess what? Guess what I picked up? This is why you explore first. Now, how do you make that happen? Really could do without. muddy playtime with 3 Pokemon. Oh, definitely gonna need a security camera here. And then last but not least, we got subsea power grid development. Devon Corporation. That is a reference to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. What do they want here? They're really spoon-feeding us these habitats. Glowing stage for 3. So you know what we can do? They gave us these utility poles. Select electrical generators to machines and send electricity over a long... Holy cow, that is a long distance. Because there's a water wheel up here somewhere. I just need the wires to not be obstructed, right? Yes. I am going to need a recipe for these so I can make more of them, that's for sure. We got close-ish. Seems like a bad idea. Oh, but it works. Hang on, I'm gonna need to delete this. That, kids, is why you always carry around a pocket utility pole. And that made a habitat. It's for Wug Trio. Huh. Highly specialized. Of course, that did take all of my, well, all of my security cameras and all of my power transmitters until, go back up. They did a pretty good job there. Thanks, Devonport. All right. It is now time for the plot. I could see this Pokemon Center a little bit more easily from... Let me think for a second. I want a house that was in that main area, like where Sharpedo is. Maybe I can make Sharpedo my house, as we'll find out. Okay. So what I'm looking for is all the security cameras, once again. I would love some wireless power transmitters from the store, but looks like we will not be quite that lucky. I'll be right back. Yeah, I figured we were pretty close. We're not quite there yet. I'll probably put my home like right here. To get to EV3 right now. So I talked about feeding all the Pokemon food preemptively. Now I'm just going to find everywhere that has a Pokemon. There's Corsola, but yeah. Sharpedo sub is built. Look at that. Toys for y'all. Toys for y'all. Oh, I know what I missed. Sharpedo submarine. Everybody likes this. Can I go in? Is this a house? This is a house. Can I, like, drive around in this? So what I'm trying to do is get that EV to level 3. Because once I do, there we go. I'm actually going to give you even more shiny things. Oh yeah, everybody wants relaxation. And then they're also going to want decorations. Also keep in mind that I got snakes. We could use mud. Oldest trick in the book. You guys get it. And you guys get it. You guys get it. These grapes are really good. You guys get it. And Carvin Hug gets a weird little bit. And Staryu gets a bit. And these guys get a bit. This hand stuff is bit too much. I'm still missing it. I guess we can get the Russia ship. Right, so I gave everybody so if we were like to exit the game and re-enter, our environment level would shoot up to like 4 or something, because the Pokemon would all find these things with me. In the meantime, let's give them decorations. I kind of like the idea of sticking a bunch of Chansey plants underneath here, although Chansey plants are very big. Is the only problem. How about wreaths? Start sticking wreaths on. Wreaths, and there's our environment. So real quick, you guys have a wreath. Poplio's getting happier. I thought I saw a Pokemon spawn. Somebody is littering seashells. Where did I think I saw a Pokemon spawn? Alright, before we see what Poplio wants, let's go ahead and get that. So it's weird that the Pokemon Center is back there. I'm gonna need to make my house like literally right here. So EV3 should give us the ability to repair kit and figure out what. Yep, there we go. Make your own house. Perfect. Clock tower. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. Bottled chip. A lot of things they're letting us buy one-offs for. Anytime they're letting you buy one-offs of something, that means that that thing is going to be used in a recipe to summon someone. Submarine. A cool submarine that looks like Sharpedo. Pokemon Center rebuilding kit. Clock tower kit. Dugong clock tower. This is probably what Poplio's about to show us. And then Aqua Cottage. That's kind of cute. Ooh, look at that laboratory. Marine dresser. Sand pile. I want to say this is the simplest house we're going to be able to make. Oh no, that's actually just a decoration. That's what Wiglet and folks have been coming out of. Seashell fencing. Looks nice. Dowsing machines. Notice I still have refused to buy. More watermelon seeds, seabed flower seeds. Those would have been useful earlier, but we're good now. And then let's start buying these habitats. So sandy digging spot. Only one Pokemon, and it's a sand pile and sand toys. Party treasure. Treasure chest, waste bin, and garbage bags. I think we got a recipe for a big treasure chest. Chimney rocks. Okay, I knew we were going to need more grass. But I'm going to need somebody who can... I need like a chin chow. And a barrel. Topsy-turvy, just 3 lampions. So that's going to be easy. Alright, and for our materials, we correctly guessed we needed pearls. All we need is 2 more sea glass fragments. And then we'll need to make sure that we bring... stunfisk, corefish, and shelter. So let's go ahead and get everybody except Pokopia and get that Pokemon Center right. And we're pretty much coming close to a close for tonight with some pretty exciting progress. But again, until I hit a story step that seems annoying, I think we're probably okay. Mudkip, wake up. Wiglet. Love it. Unfortunately for you, Wiglet, the environment level just increased again. That's hilarious. No, it's fine. Okay, Wiglet, I actually really like these, but I still have to use Potion anyway. Do you mind moving in here for me? Wow, we process these pearls fast. More sea glass up here. Probably is. Literally just one more. Habitat hint and my last sea glass. What's this? Swaying flower bed and seaweed. We get two of them. It's seabed flowers, lush seaweed, and chimney rocks. So let's nab this lush seaweed. I think that's what this is. Yes. And can I grab Corsola? Alright, I have a plan. Okay, I need another. I love this. Start here. Great. We're actually not going to put Corsola in here. But yes to start. Now let's get this going. And that's it. We'll start rebuilding the Bookie Center. Because we anticipated the trickiest item happening. And then we're going to pop in here. And we're actually going to buy out the stock of flowers. Ooh, hold on. No, it's not the bed I thought it was. This one. Perfect. Corsola. And the reason we do that is because of this. Corsola, because flowers grow instantly. That is a habitat. Wait. That is a habitat. Perfect. And we're only making one of those for now. Unless I find a new chip actually. Oh, I did need two. That was that habitat. habitat. There's all these flowers. I mean, I can just make another one of these. Save. No, it's not for you, of course. Of course, I suppose that's a fan. Let's go gather a couple more lush. And start using this one. All right, Poplio, I'm ready to listen to you. Actually, of course. Yes, we do. So funny enough, this tutorial that they're going to do, build the beautiful building. Wow, it looks like town hall or something. Okay, got the spotted rock. No, we need more spotted rock, more seashells. We need seashell fencing and ocean doors. Ocean temple. Okay. So I am going to gather these materials. Totodile, barbroach, frillish. Oh, there's even more Pokemon needed. Bruxish. Wow. I literally don't. So what I'm going to do is, here's how far we're going to go. We're going to go until we've gathered these materials, started this, and then we're going to call it, I think. Which is actually going to be a pretty great jump off. So... Okay, we got Corsola. Okay, I've got Marini. Totodile. So Totodile is just going to be in the overworld. Barbroach. What's this gonna be? What other Pokemon is floating in pink? Oh, it might be Alomomola. Okay. Let's get our door and fencing recipes, and then we need 10 seashells and 15 rocks. This is actually not going to be that hard, especially once we do this. So funny enough, I did a tutorial on this quite some time ago when I was thinking only just now getting it. This is going to look wild. basically kind of give you this one. Say, name one person who hasn't wished they could move a little faster than sucking. I'll wait. Last block, we should see the area turn the right color. Really, because that's seashell. Ha! It is. That's funny. Still 2 more seashells. There's one. Okay, now we need our seashell fencing and our ocean door. Let's get our Pokemon to spawn. How's it going, Roach? I'm a friend. I'm here to rescue you. What do you mean you're not feeling up to it? I made you a habitat and everything. A seashell seed. I even saw that seashell seed, but I didn't grab it. Oh, nice. Now we can appraise relics from the PC, which is actually huge because that means that we can appraise relics from Pallet Town, which was something we were missing. I bet Totodile just wanted to look at this Oscar statue. That's cute. Perfect. One more coral congregation to go. I wonder what secret lives. Better only do one mistake quests at a time. Ha! I dropped right down onto the seat. They didn't make that too hard. Barbroach, I even evicted Wiglet from... What's this freaking home? Small coral, seashell seed, rampion. Okay, will you at least follow me? Barbroach came running over for that. So menacing. Grab the radiant course. What do you need? Oh, everybody's gonna need quests. I already did it, Brady, because this is how I do zones. A sofa? What the heck? Oh, hold on. Marine sofa. Is that what we need for Stardew also? Yes, it is. Okay, so the funny thing here is I'm going to make this for Marini, and then I'm going to immediately tell you. Just need sequence. Let's make it. Again, it's a good thing I brought some twine down. You guys ready for this? This is like going to be the meanest thing I've ever done. I'm doing it to Marini. Mine, Marini, chef. Small problem. I've already put both of those two Pokemon to work. On other tasks. Wait, somebody's being spawned. Oyster. Completed the request. Again, I already figured it out. Just follow it. Alright. It's 2 doors and 10 fixes. Yes. Unfortunately, I have a bad feeling I have a bunch of seashells for this. You know what's going to be really funny is if I start building this thing and then go to bed and then we log in to finish the episode, like tomorrow, and find out that we basically were at the end of it by building this temple. But I guess that'd be fun too. Also, we saw the building of this. I think I want to collect 12 seashells because it's 2 doors and 10 fences. So let's make sure that we have at least a seashell for each one of those. Alright, Totodile, what do we got? Oh, I lost. I guess if I have no choice. Oh, we can play look that way. Alright, now for the tiebreaker. Oh, you got me. Totodile. Wait, which one is security camera? Oh, it's the, come on, center. Lights. This is like exactly the kind of behavior I expect from a crocodile. No, don't bite it. Okay, good. I wanted an electricity Pokemon. Yes. Lighting, cushion, handle. That was pretty easy. Okay, so while we wait for that to spawn. Oh, it can burn. That's interesting. Head down. This all goes really quickly because we've already done the whole map. I don't feel anything. A Starmie doll? No, I don't want to use the dowsing machine. I tried so hard, guys. I tried so hard to avoid the dowsing machine. I did not succeed. Actually, can I just make one? Aha! Torpedo can be my house. Perfect. Guys can't hear this. A dowsing machine. I know it's in here. We just talked about this. There it is. Oh, recipe. Seashell fencing. We don't have the marine door recipe yet. That's the problem. It's actually significantly a problem. Looks like we're doing some. Wait, I don't have this recipe already, do I? Marine chair, chest, sofa. Oh, we do have the ocean door recipe. I guess we got that while we were clearing the way to the temple. Here's the fencing. Oh, we did not in fact get any seashells for that, which is hilarious. Hey, Marshall. Oh, Totodile can chop for us. Okay, that's gonna be helpful. Alright, I guess we'll use a dowsing machine. Literally never done this before. Another armor fragment. Wow. It's kind of wild that they gave us two of them after it was so rare. I would have liked to see a guitar instead, as I said. Substitute doll. Back into music's game. How's it going, Echo? We are enjoying the new DLC for Pokopia here. Alright, let's see. We're close to done for the night. We're just working on making a giant temple. Once we have... aha! Finally. Once we have all the Pokemon assembled for that temple, we're going to call it for the night. And we'll try again fresh tomorrow. And it looks like this Starmie doll is going to unlock a new Dream Island for us as well. Alright. Can we exit? Let's go see if Chinchou spawned. Yep, looks like it is. There's so many Pokemon. There's so many new Pokemon in the DLC. And that's everyone from relaxation. Alright, Chinchou. Let's go turn on one last toy for tonight. Oh, that's fun. Oh, and this is a habitat. Who's going to be in here? Oh, I guess this is Totodile's home. Alright, we got 3 more of us that we're bringing back to Pokopia. Look at that shark. Very important. I need Totodile to cut up some watermelon. And it looks like I basically need exactly 1 more spawn. I mean, I could grab a brush. Aha! That's what I needed. 1 more Pokemon. Oh, wow. My friend Malamore. Gather and teleport. Alright, guys, chain reaction time. Corsola. Here's your watermelon. And I think that's all the requests, right? Yes, that was all the requests except for the 2 buildings. Everybody moving in. Do I literally just need a builder? Does it have to be Corefish, or can it be anyone who builds? Well, one way to find out if we really consider ourselves to have finished everything else for the year. Marsh Chomp. Let's try bringing Marsh Chomp. The nice part about this is... The very nice part about this is if Marsh Chomp can't build the water temple, then we'll just sub it out for Corefish in the Pokemon Center. What a successful start. What a successful start to this Alright, it does have to be Corefish. So watch this. Perfect. So we subbed out. There's Marsh Chomp. Now we're going to grab Corefish. I'm very happy to do both of these. Ready for this? Alright, all of Poplio's friends ready to build. I literally need any one more. Is there even anybody else doing this? I hope I didn't just pull Cedra off the project, just to put it back on. We'll see. Nope, I did. Is Wiglet being used? I think we're using just one. Literally one more Pokemon. Creepy chimney rocks. Is this Pokemon common? Okay. Moss barrel lantern. I need to borrow Chinchou. Also this, the big treasure chest. I feel like I got a recipe for this. I did not get this. Nor, apparently, can I buy one quite yet. Maybe I found one. Yes, I found one. Garbage bags in the basement. That one going. So I'll have to find one and bring one with me from the other maps. Have anything nice in this Sharpedo yet, do I? I like that you can step off the gangplank. What am I doing right wait a second. This is actually even smarter than I thought it was. Because not only can I check out the newest doll, but then I also will have Drifloon sitting here when I get back, and I can make Drifloon build. That was actually accidentally brilliant. All right, what is the newest, latest? champion. What woman was a... Oh, it's May! May became the home champion. Oh, that's really cool. That's... Oh, I have chills. That's one of the first human record details in the wild. It's just giving me chills. There's so many items here. Huh, servers. Okay. I'm gonna bring it home. So Driftwood got some fun news for you. Perfect. Guess what, Driftloon? Congratulations. You've been conscripted. Please do not try to resist. What? Wait, are you telling me there's a specific I guess I can get Mudkip back here with Finneon if they're not doing anything. Let's find out. What do you mean, look for Pokemon? problem is that all those Pokemon I was trying to read over are actually technically what you're working on the PC. Come on, Drifloon. I guess I can call Drifloon like this. So I do think we need... What do you mean there's not enough room? Yes, call for Drifloon. Yeah, so I think that Finneon and Mudkip... Got it. Oh. Floats. I do, Floatzel. As a matter of fact, I do need help with something right now. Because you are the lucky winner. You are exactly the 23rd Pokemon in this zone. Please follow me. Oh, finally. Thank you, Pokopia. Smoothies. You know what we're gonna do, guys. You know that when we're this close to the end, we're going all the way. I think the day rolls over at like 6 a.m. in Pokopia. Huh, shaking off the water. And there's our woe trio. Okay, order of operations. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Wimpod. Oh, beautiful daytime music. Sorry, Wimpod, but someone needs your home. Where'd it go? Crawdons. Buff customer. There's my big treasure chest recipe. And I think we determined that the sandy speech is actually good to go. Which is important because that means we can come down here. To save one trio. What a spooky little place. Glowing stage for It's really down there. Don't worry, Chin Chow, I have already completed this quest. love how one tree moves around. Wait, actually, let's double check this. Okay, I do have that. I love how Wug Trio and Liggett are like spoken word Pokemon. It's an unexpected but hilarious choice. Right, so Chinchou, I've actually already completed this quest. No, I literally just went down here rather than so much hand holding in this. Oh, Chinchou can light up the depths. I should have thought about that. Yep, sure did. Am I gonna get the recipe for them? Okay, that's actually very nice. Thank you, Chinchou. Here's a question. What skill do we think the Spooky is gonna power up? This is for Mudkip. Sea grape smoothie. Bottle chip, jewelry, cotton kit, lab kit, seashell, and a few recipes that I already have. Pearl street light, floating logs, pointed fence, wooden support, iron ball, cube light, light antique, canoe dock. I knew I saw that canoe sitting around. Okay, we'll go find that canoe again. And then the muddy spa, this is the one that we've already got, right? Oh no. Oh, we're gonna need to find these items from all over. So the Gyarados fountain is the entrance to Mewtwo's cave, and the bath time set is near where Totodile is currently living. Our Poke Center. Alright, a couple things off of that. And now remote appraise. I would like to appraise the large moss sunken Oh my gosh, Tango can finally appraise multiple at once. Pre-Marina statue. And Ocean Palace Gold. Now, Mudkip got you something. So, funny enough, I actually didn't learn from that what Snoop was actually raised, so I'm going to have to do it again. Power up Surf. Interesting. Okay, so, reminder. Every Pokemon Center we've stepped into, it had a plot-important note about our Pokemon trainer. And this one is no exception. Survey notes Team Member A. There were many hardships to overcome, but we finally made it back to this planet. However, the environmental degradation is proceeding at a quicker rate than we imagined. I doubt we'll be able to stay for long. I was originally slated to help survey the Fuchsia City area. I thought it would be an excellent opportunity to search for my lost Tangela, but we discovered the Cerulean City area has a high chance of sinking into the ocean in the near future. Therefore, we made the decision to prioritize surveying here instead. Considering our current energy crisis, I do not know when we'll be able to return to this planet, but I have not given up hope. On the space station we evacuated to, many of the younger individuals I've met believe there will come a day where we can once again live on this planet with our Pokemon. We must persist in our efforts, not only for our own sake, but also for that hopeful younger generation. So as a reminder, it's according to Conkeldurr, it's actually been 30 years since the humans left. So at some point in that 30 years, the humans actually came back to check on things, but it still wasn't getting better yet. But some of them left feeling kind of hopeless. And you know, feeling kind of hopeless too. Oh, wow. I was able to give Stunfisk exactly what it was looking for, just based on giving those relics to tank growth. That's nice. Take us pretty close to being done with the Pokemon for this zone. Not 100% done, but pretty darn close. I guess we're gonna have to do the Starmie treasure hunt. Wow. Look at this. Interesting flag choice. The Ocean Temple is complete. Manaphy. Oh, that's a great shot. Welcome aboard, Manaphy. The mythical Pokemon. Build the beautiful building. Wow, we just have a mythical Pokemon around here. Foolish, you don't need a new home. These requests. Marine chest, bottled chip, and sparkling jewelry. So luckily, we just need to correct the because you might recall we actually have the ability to buy oh, that's a classic poster right there. Let's see. Here's our sparkling jewelry. Here's our ship in a bottle. We need a marine dresser, though. Marine chest. Do we already have this recipe? We're so close to done with this zone, but I forgot that's the last thing is every zone we try to get it raised to level 5. Actually, we're pretty close. If we just feed everybody, I actually think we can feed this whole zone tonight. Which was totally my intention all along. Yes, okay, perfect. I have bad news for you, Frillish. That is actually not going to help. But thanks for teaching me the recipe. I love one trio, it's so funny. Alright, so, environment level 5 to finish this off. Really close. Time to feed everybody potatoes. Got it. Ready, guys? Here's what it's gonna be. liked that. Besides, you want to live by your girlfriend anyway. Alright. Last